Hello and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I got a glass of water, or not a glass, of bottled water actually. And let's get this started. Larry Butts is stepping up to the thingy. I don't know what it's called. I play this game enough, but I do not know what it's called. So he's up there in home plate. I don't know. I already called this new witness to testify. Now, what? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, oh look at this guy's face, Mr. Awesome Pants here. After that, we will hear the new witness. Court is adjourned. Alright, Larry saved us. Awesome. December 26th, 10:28 a.m. District Court. Oh jeez, it's just 10:28 in the morning? Man, I'm so tired. Defendant lobby number 2. Whew, that was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night. Yeah. He said he was looking for the Steel Samurai's balloon that flew into the lake. Alright. And he found the balloon in all the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. And then, I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only... Von Karma... No, just kidding. Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full hose, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Yeah, we'll milk that cow, my friend Larry. That's really weird out of context. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15. Everything depends on Larry now. Alright, back to court, I think. December 27, 10:35 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Alright. The night of the murder. That night, I was out in a boat on a lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. So I quietly slipped out the boat back in. I like to be nonchalant about the Steel Samurai. So I quietly slipped the boat back in on the rental shop deck. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard a bang. I looked out the lake, but I didn't notice the boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any matter, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go before, Nick. True, girl. The night of the murder. The night I was out on a boat on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. Love that one. So I quietly slipped... I'm not gonna press him with that, because I know what it is. So I quietly slipped the boat back into the rental shop deck. Let's see if he knows anything about, like, that, caretaker guy. I don't know, what time was that? Well, let's see. I figure I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12? Yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, you okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Let's press on this. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. I looked over the lake, but I didn't notice a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. You only heard one gunshot, though. I thought two went off, or something like that. Didn't they? So, you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Oh, snaps, I think I'm right. Huh? Well, Nick? It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I could just start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. Not totally fine, girl. You do what you do. Do you have any evidence that kind of prove the second bang? Two bangs? Big bang? Loudest camera? Robert, whoever that guy is, autopsy, second lake photo, Gordy article, overhead map, pistol, bullet pistol. IR2. Oh shoot, this is it. Can I present it here? I don't want to. I'm not gonna jinx it because I don't know. Let me go to that one question. I think this is it. So I quietly slipped back boat, rental shop. Then just was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't notice the boats. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Alright. Oh my gosh, I thought I clicked something. Is this it? Loudest, or two sounds like gunshots just after midnight on 12/25. He went home before midnight, but she's heard two. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that kind of doesn't make sense. Wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard one bang. You sure? That's what I said. And he heard it before midnight. Didn't she say she heard it after midnight? But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard two bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard two gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know something's been bothering me? I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts. What? You only heard one gunshot? Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Huh? Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude. On my headphones. What? Oh. Come on, man. And those are not closed, those, my bad. Those are definitely, like, nice shoes, actually. Order, order, and stop the booing. Mr. Butts, you were listening to a radio on the earphones? Yeah, so what? That's a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Carmel, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Oh, yeah, I will continue. It's not enough. There has to be something, Your Honor. Please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah, nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. What Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud like, but I'm sure I heard the gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too. You were listening to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, that's what's the big problem. Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? Is it? Yeah, I think it's Japan is. I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. Sure enough, it is difficult to believe his testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Charade. What Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. Let's press him on this. You sure, dude? Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. No, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, yo, no? I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too. What was he saying, yo? What did he say? Mr. Wright, please cease this pointless questions. What possible good is knowing what the radio DJ said to do us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. He might have said something like, the killer was Von Karma. We should care, I think, maybe? Do not take an exclamation point away from me. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask him, Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Jeez. Yay, my begging got us through. Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. It's almost Christmas? Yeah, because he said he left before it was midnight, and the other two people said they, heard the gunshots after midnight. So he heard a gunshot before midnight. Can we press him on this? Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. But there is one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. It's lonely being in Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all request show on the radio. I was listening to it real booming loud like, but I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. This is most ludicrous. Okay, we don't need to care about his loneliness. We don't care about what request radio is listening. I was listening to it real booming loud. We don't care about that, but I'm sure I heard a gunshot. We did press, I think. I pressed that, and I pressed this. Do we have evidence? Lotta's camera, Robert's autopsy, lake photo, O'Hara, Gordy, lake photo taken at 12:15 p.m. Wait a minute. Do I show this? Taken at 12:15 p.m. Then, because he heard before midnight, is almost present? We got this. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easily. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas. When he heard the gunshot, don't cry, Larry, it's okay. Indeed, and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize that what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But he should have heard the gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of that fact. Let's see what this time was on this photo. On the photo taken when the gun triggered Miss Hart's camera. 12:25:15. 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day. This is clear contradiction, Your Honor. Oh yeah, I don't know what this proves. I think this kind of goes against me. Don't I have to find more evidence in this case? Okay. Order, what does this mean? A two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What? Well, Mr. Wright? What do you think about Mr. Butt's claims he heard before the gunshot at midnight? Well, guys, I'm gonna leave at a cliffhanger. I'm gonna say, well, you know what I'm gonna say, probably. So, tune in next time for more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We'll continue this. We'll get things poppin'. Yeah, we have to stop because I'm out of time. Oh, this is so exciting. Dang it. Okay, thank you. Do it next time.